Is this turned around? This is already turned around at me. This is interesting. Okay, didn't start off the way it usually does. And that's fine, I guess. Aloha. Hello there. Hello there, turtle. Hey, Kim. Yes, I know when you show up now. Hi. Please, everyone, introduce yourself so I know where you're coming in from, you're scoping in from, or your name, so I can say hello and greet you properly. Is that Gemma? Hi, Gemma. Oh, thank you for coming. Oh, all my Tag Tribe family and the love. Hello, Ann Hood 3. Thank you for coming on this morning. Well, this afternoon. It's a little late. I was ready to do my scope since 11 o'clock, and of course I got notifications about other scopes going on that I didn't want to miss, and did my morning meditation with Anya and some other things. So, but great, thank you so much for coming on. Hello there, L. Chris Ray. Please put your names there so I can greet you properly. Hi, Laurie Raven. Thank you for joining. Guys, I want to share something so personal with you, and because I'm going to be talking about how the pain pushed and the vision pulled. And those of you who know my backstory know a little bit about what I went through. And for those of you that don't, I don't want to get into all of it now, but and you can see some of the past scopes on my YouTube channel. But there were some things yesterday we talked about, like the 3 important things you want to ask yourself when you're going through a crisis to help move you out of that victim mentality. And I want to share with you one of the things that I did to start to gain a vision for my life again. Hi Anya, thank you for joining again. Good to see you. And what I did to help me gain a vision for my future. You know, when you go through some trauma, you get into a dark space where sometimes you don't have a sense of hope. You cannot even see clear to the next step. And for me, it really wasn't about what I'm going to do tomorrow, what I'm going to do next week or next month. Hey there. It was about what am I going to do in the next minute or the next hour. I mean, that's really what it was for me. But as you get stronger, you can start to see yourself a little bit more clearly. You can start to see maybe the next day or the next few days. But I really had to tap into the vision that I always knew that was there for me. And one of the things that I did was I created a vision board, and I want to share this with you. And this is very personal, and this is not just any vision board. I'm going to explain to you what this vision board means and how you can create something like this for yourself to help bring that vision out and bring you out of that dark place and empower you to move on. So let me see if I can turn this around. There we go. All right, I don't know if you guys can see this. So this is my vision board. I made this vision board in 2012. And I remember sitting on the floor in this apartment and creating this. Now, what I want to show you is these are the things that were so important to me. I had to start off with a list on what was important to me. What did I want for my life? One of the things that is so important to me is freedom, my sense of freedom. And especially since my freedom was taken from me the way it was, spending a night in jail, I never wanted to be kept in bondage in that way. But I realized too that, you know, we can be in bondage in so many different ways. And that's actually another scope I can get into. Bondage can happen in so many ways. So for me, it's always been about travel. All of this right here. And I've always wanted to go to Italy. So I've got scenery from Provence in Italy and New York. And I put a suitcase here. So this is my travel area. So I look at this and I can connect with this. Then over here, this is a house with an ocean view. I love to entertain. And I want a beautiful setting. It doesn't have to be huge, but just for me, I want it to be surrounded by beauty.
a Mercedes-Benz. That's like the car of my dreams that I want. Here, my business, making money. So I put something there to keep me connected with my entrepreneurial dreams. Working with women and women that I admire. So I have my fierce list here and some important quotes. Single mothers. Now, I put this together here, this picture. This was really important because at that time I was fighting for custody of my 6-year-old child. And so I wanted to see a picture of that to help keep me connected to that. So I put this here, and I put mother-daughter, and being healthy. I wanted to be healthy again. That was a big part of healing for me. I wanted to get strong and healthy and, build up my faith. So I put the key words and pictures there that meant something to me. This was so important to free my mind. Again, the bondage. I was in bondage to fear a lot. There was a lot of fear, and I needed to free my mind from that fear, and I wanted to get centered. So these things are the things that kept evoking that emotion within me. And then, of course, I do want to find love again. Although my marriage ended so awful, I want that for my life. And so I put the things that were important to me. What I do with each one of these pictures is I have a declaration, and I'm big on I am statements. I don't know if any of you have heard about the Moses Code, but using the I am statements is invoking God within you. And so I attach myself to this. I am, living with freedom to travel the country and the world. I am living in a house with an ocean view filled with beautiful things. So I have a decree for each one of these sections that is on my vision board. Then I created these cards. Now, I have a workshop called Becoming the Woman That God Created You to Be. And what that workshop does is help women identify with who they are as a child of God. Because when you've gone through abuse and trauma, you lose your sense of self. You lose your self-identity. So I created these cards, and let me flip one over. So this one here, this is about being a visionary. And I put on the back a scripture. And the question, what vision has God placed in your life? And then over here on the back side, there is a visionary. I am a visionary, and God has placed dreams and visions within my heart. I will not become discouraged and let go of them. My vision is for a specific time. Though it may be delayed, I will wait patiently for it. God will surely bring it to pass. I am the absolute best God has to fulfill the vision. I take possession of God's promises. I intend to manifest the rain and live out the magnitude of God's revelation within me. So these statements, these cards, I can take them around with me. And whenever I do a workshop, the women will get some of these cards, and they can take them with me. So again, the I am statements with the declaration for my vision board. So I wanted to share that with you guys because this is important. This is part of the healing process for me. I have this in my bedroom, right by my bed, so when I roll over in the morning, I can look at it and I can see it. This is one of the exercises that we're going to be doing at my New Beginnings retreat next month. And I believe in beauty. I believe in splendor. I believe in luxury. I believe all of that will help nurture a woman's soul when she is coming out of a very dark place, when she's when she's trying to heal from abuse and trauma. And that's why I wanted to put the retreat and have the location at a beautiful setting near the ocean. Luxury and splendor and beauty, it just does something for you at a time like that. And so looking at my board, my vision board, it's beautiful. And every scenery there is beautiful. And that is the things that I inspire to in my life. And some of them have come to pass with working with women and single mothers. But some of them will come around. But I'm going to keep the board there, and I'm going to say my declaration. That is something that you can do for yourself. at home, or you can join us for the retreat if you'd like, and then, do the exercise there. So I wanted to share that with you guys and just remind you that I am doing the drawing for the retreat. I'm live on Periscope on September the 7th here. And so if you want to know how you can win a free retreat weekend with me, you can go to YouTube or you can go to my website and check that out. And but as always, I am so appreciative of you guys spending space with me and time with me, and I look forward to seeing you all again. And I don't know who else is left out there, but I'd love to see someone just tap if are you still there, Kim? I can't see who's on here. Once you pop up, I can't see where everybody is, but I can see a couple heads there. So, but anyway, guys, thank you for joining me again, and I look forward to seeing you again probably sometime tomorrow. All right, and go out and change the world. Bye bye.